Community Action News with Rick Godley, CAN. Remember, when you can't, maybe together we can. Community Action News, CAN.
Rick Talk.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Rick Godley alongside Tommy Folk, and the calendar date that you want to remember, it's going to be November 1st. November 1st, it is the Ruston Community Men's Shed, the annual fall open house. You're cordially invited to come on out 9 till 2, Farmerville Highway behind Old Landry's Seafood. And Tommy Folk has been with the concept called the Ruston Community Men's Shed since maybe 2 weeks from the beginning when Beulah Laster, was it 2 months?
Yeah.
Oh, so you were almost a Johnny-come-lately, huh?
Almost.
But you responded to the call. Explain what happened when you saw the ad in the paper. And, it took 2 months before you actually went to a meeting. And I'm sure Ray de Oliveira was there.
Yeah. Well, they had a meeting that was in the paper, the Ruston Leader, in March, and to organize or whatever they wanted to do to make people aware of it. Beulah had already been a lot of places and talked to a lot of people. But 4 people showed up, including her, one of which was Ray de Oliveira and Beulah, and there were 2 others, I don't know who they are. And we got a board out there that's got a lot of the people that have worked on it for the first year or 2. But I didn't go. I saw it in the paper, didn't go. And somewhere first part of September, I thought, well, I'll just call Beulah and see what's going on. Well, she took me to the place and told me what all she had done, and it just was ready. She didn't even realize it. She'd been working so hard and talking to people. So we opened November the 1st, 18, excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
I tried that earlier, but it didn't work. We've been there, this will be our 7th anniversary.
Right. And so the Ruston Community Men's Shed has started initially, Doug Postel, and it's really interesting, Tommy. This is where various and sundry pieces of the puzzle, be it a Tommy Folk or Ray de Oliveira, Doug Postel, and I know I interviewed, and I still have those interviews of Beulah, talking about this vision that she had seen. I think she saw it over in Scotland or England, this concept of a community men's shed and how it was beneficial for A, the health of the individual, but B, the health of the community. Explain what she saw.
Well, old men, or men generally, work until they retire. When they retire, they think that it's going to be nice, and then they find out that they don't have anything to do, and they sit around and waste.
Mm-hmm.
And the idea was to get people that are interested to come out and do and be together, and in the process do projects. That happens to be it is. She decided it was going to be men and women and all ages. A lot of men's sheds are just men. There are some that are just women, but there are very few that are all ages and all sexes. And if you're under 18, bring a chaperone.
Right. Well, the operative word there is community. So if you're part of the community, all ages, stages, phases, races, colors, creeds, that doesn't matter. It's a community men's and women's shed to come together. And we talked about it off the air, about the concept of mentoring the younger generations. Because Tommy, the older I get, the more I see the need for this, of sharing the information, the wisdom and the skills, but there's a hunger and thirst for the younger generations to learn.
We see that, and we've got people there that are craftspeople. They know what they're doing, but they're willing to stop and help somebody, even if it's just holding one end of the board. But I see that on a regular basis where we're willing to help others, because again, it's a community. It's not just a place.
Well, and it's also a sharing of skills, and to address, and to your point of somebody working their whole life to quote unquote retire. Maybe we've been sold the bill of goods where retirement is overrated, because now what do I do with all of this knowledge and skills that I have? Well, here's an opportunity to share that or learn that, and I fall into that category. Ever since the beginning, I felt called to go and be part of it. I've just been a busy guy because my father was one of those men who could build things and know how to work with tools. If you see me with a tool in my hand, you better call the repairman and get them in there.
We'll take you to the shed and show you how to use it.
I know you will, and but I still pick up the
And
hang.
I was lucky. I grew up in a household where my dad built something. Man, we didn't have a shop or anything like that, but in the garage. But learned how to use the basic tools, and I have a basic knowledge. I don't claim to be an expert at anything, but it's just interesting to watch the different people come out there and do stuff.
Well, they'll build their own projects or have help in building their own projects, but they got to have, again, pun intended, hands on.
Yes.
It's not like you're for hire
No,
out there.
we are not. And we pretty well insist that you come out there and be there. In fact, I was telling you earlier about a lady that had a chair table that needed to be repaired, but she didn't know anything about it. And she was told she had to stay and watch. And so for 30 minutes, she sat in a chair and watched and talked to other people building.
Well, and the beautiful thing about that is now she becomes an advocate for this concept called Ruston Community Men's Shed, because you know as well as I, even though you've been there, since 2018, did you say? So this is the 7th open house, that Lincoln Parish and Ruston still doesn't know that you're there.
There are a lot of places that don't. Of course, there's a lot going on.
That's right.
That's
right.
Go on. But still, we're there, we're available, and welcome people to come.
So the open house, 9 until 2, you all come on out and experience the Ruston Community Men's Shed and just walk around, answer questions. And for those that are going to watch this later on in the future, the Facebook page where this is posted, you can reach Tommy, you can reach Ray DeOliveira with any kind of questions you have. Tommy likes to brag about the exorbitant monthly fee that it costs, $10 a month.
Yes.
So it's, yeah,
Or if you just want to come for the day, we'll take $10 a day.
$10 a day.
You know, it's cheaper if you're going to come back to pay the monthly.
No, it's not cheaper. It's a greater value.
Oh, yes.
It's a greater
You're
value.
correct.
That's right. And the beautiful thing too, Ruston Community Men's Shed, we were visiting about Beulah Laster, her vision, and it's still here. That best we can recall, this is the 4th men's shed in the continental United States.
That's correct.
And so it happens right here in Ruston and Lincoln Parish. So what else could we say?
Come on, see us.
Come see us.
We'll welcome you. And in fact, every now and then there's a pot of coffee.
I would probably say more now than then. Farmerville Highway, north behind Old Landry's Seafood. See you Saturday from 9 to 2, or if not, in the near future.
Look forward to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. Please drive carefully and arrive home safely. Good night.